Ros, you just heard MEA is going to Malaysia next year. What are your thoughts?
I'm really looking forward to going to Malaysia. I've been so many times over the years, spent a week there last year at a big international congress. So for me, there's a little bit of going home in a sense because I'm familiar, but each time I go, I really discover some new aspects to the city and to the country. And if I look back over the years, some of the things I'd like to repeat, I'd love to go to Malaysia, Sarawak, particularly up to the Hornbill Golf Resort, which is one of the really special resorts in the world. And then another place that I've been in the past that I wouldn't mind revisiting is up to Langkawi because it's just so beautiful. The other things I like about going to KL, I like the people. I enjoy the weather. It's a bit hot and humid, and that's good. It's also a great place to shop. And perhaps what I like doing most is eating. So I really enjoy the mix of the different nationalities, in particular the Malay, the Indian and the Chinese cultures and the great culinary treats that they have there. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
Excellent. And business? How's business over there?
Business for us, I think it's a really great opportunity for us to reconnect with Malaysia, particularly after this Darwin conference where there's been a lot of talk on diversity, been a lot of talk on China, but as one of the speakers said, it's really important to understand that there's more to Asia than China, and so it gives us an opportunity to really get in and get to know the Malaysians, and I don't mean me, but I mean all the delegates that go up. Got good opportunity to get to know the Malaysians, and for my own company, we'll offer an incentive to our staff to encourage them to actually come up with a winning something to gain the trip to KL. We did it when we went to Hong Kong, and we took about 7 staff to Hong Kong, and we'll try and do the same again. So for us, it's about our staff getting to understand the Malaysian culture and understand the delegates, because we're on the receiving end down here in Australia, and it just strengthens our ability to perform for our clients if we go up and get to know another country a bit better.
Fantastic. That sounds like a great idea, having incentives for employees, because I understand maybe companies find it a little bit reluctant to send their employees over, but you seem to have come up with an incentive program.
When we look at it from a cost point of view, it's no different to sending our staff to some destinations here in Australia. It could actually end up being quite cost effective, and it's that extra incentive of going overseas. So our staff will really warm to the idea, and it's part of our culture that we're into recognising our staff, and really wherever we can give them benefit, we endeavour to do that, because we're a very hard working company, really committed to our clients and to doing a good job, so that takes a lot of effort, so they really deserve rewards.
And you certainly are a legend in the industry.
I'm not sure. Legend in my own lunchtime.
Or several lunchtimes in Malaysia. Lots of food there.
Yes. Well, I've been in the industry a long time. I think, like our conversation just now, when you love your business and you love what you do and you enjoy the people and the outcomes you produce, it's not hard to stay in an industry like this. It's perhaps a little bit harder to let go.
That's absolutely correct. That's absolutely. And tell me your top 3 things you'll be doing in Malaysia.
My top 3 things in Malaysia, I'm reconnecting with Malaysian contacts and friends, because through ICA and YAPCO, I have some really great contacts in KL in particular, and so I look forward to seeing them. And as I said before, I think I'll look forward to the conference. From this time it's been the emphasis on China, and I really think going into KL there's a need to broaden that and understand countries like Malaysia, and to be there and to experience it firsthand. So I will look forward to my team getting that experience. And then the third thing I'm going to look forward to is the culinary delights.
Absolutely. And Indian, Chinese or Malay?
For me, I'm a Chinese fan. Japanese number 1, but next year it'll be Chinese. But I love Indian food, and for me, I travel a lot. I'll be in India this year, still to come into China a couple of times, as well as the States 4 times, and so it goes on. So I like getting around the world and eating the different offerings that countries have. So I think going to KL, my favourite will be Chinese.
And you mentioned you travel a lot, so what are your top 3 things you take on board flights?
What are the top things I take on board flights? Well, normally my laptop, which I routinely get out of my bag and put in the in the seat and don't use. But I also like to take a book because it gives me a chance to really get absorbed in a book. And the other thing that I would take on board are all the emergency things in case my luggage doesn't arrive at the other end. But that's insurance. Because I do that, I never seem to lose my luggage. So
Insurance and peace of mind.
both.
Thank you.